You know one thing you notice as you get older?
What's that?
It's like how time passes so quickly, doesn't it?
Does it?
Yeah, I mean, one minute you're a young man with your whole future in front of you.
Yeah.
Next minute?
Oh, 60 seconds has gone by.
I mean, do you know it is over 20 years since Sergeant Pepper came out?
Is it really?
20 years.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Makes you think, doesn't
It
it?
does. Makes me think I ought to buy it sometime.
You never heard Sergeant
Pepper?
Sergeant Oh, it's only the best record ever made,
Is
mate.
it? Is it?
It was 20 years ago today. Sergeant Pepper told the band how to play. It's going in and out of dates. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Sounds mold.
Oh, it's brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant. Yeah. Do you know something? Sergeant Pepper was the first record I ever bought.
Was it
Yeah.
really? Yeah. What, you'd nicked him before that?
That's right, yeah. Yeah. Well, I was a bit of a tearaway in those days, but what days they were.
Oh, they was.
The
They
60s.
was the days,
The
yeah.
60s, can I tell you something? The young people nowadays, they've got no idea.
No, of course they don't. They don't even know they're born, do
Yeah,
they?
well, they weren't. They weren't born. They weren't born.
No, they didn't even know they wasn't born.
Look, but okay, look, nowadays there might be some good rock
That's
groups
right,
around.
yeah, a few.
Obviously, people nowadays like listening to today's bands.
Yeah.
But can you honestly tell me, in the last 10 years, has there been anything to compare with something really great like Chirpy Chirpy Cheep Cheep?
No, there wasn't much to compare with it then.
What?
No, was there really? No.
Oh, those were the days. Do you remember that? Swing in London.
Yeah, where was that?
London.
London.
Swing
oh,
in
yeah,
London,
London,
yeah,
yeah.
go.
England swing like a pendulum do. Yeah. that's
Centre
right.
of the universe it
was,
was, yeah. Centre of the universe. For
Yeah.
youth culture,
That's right.
rock music and
Rocky
fashion.
music and pop
From the
music.
King's Road in Chelsea to Carnaby Street in... just off Foxford Street.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
London was the place to be.
Right. Where were you living then?
Devon. Nah, but it's fantastic. It was. Do you remember those days?
Yeah.
The 60s was one big loving.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
it was for me.
Was
One
it?
big loving behind the bus shelter in 1967. I didn't get another one till 1979.
Because, you know, I was very into the hippie culture.
Were you?
Oh, I was very influenced by all the West Coasts, you know.
Well, you would be down in Devon, I should think. Yeah.
No, West Coast America.
How do you mean?
Los Angeles, San Francisco, New York, you know. Oh, yeah. I was one of the beautiful people. Yes, I was, yeah. It was a bit before I met you, of course.
Yeah, I think it must have been. He's been as ugly as sin since I remember.
Look, tell me,
Yeah.
remind me, who was the big rock star who choked to death on his own vomit?
Jim Morrison.
No, the other one.
Keith Moon.
No.
Janis Joplin.
No.
No, Mama Cass.
No.
Frank Ifield.
No. Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi
Oh,
Hendrix.
Yeah, that's right. What about him?
Well, he choked to death, didn't he, on his own vomit?
Really? Who'd have thought it?
Yeah, mind you, great stuff, wasn't it? Jimi Hendrix, the music.
Oh, that was my favourite. How did that one, that big hit, he come out? How did that go? It went
No. You're thinking of,
No, that's stupid. That's Jimmy Page.
Oh.
You're thinking of...
it was
that's
unforgettable stuff.
Yeah.
Marvellous tunes, marvellous.
Who wrote that?
Lionel Bart, I believe.
Did he really?
Yeah, it takes you back listening to that music,
Yeah,
and it
it
takes you
does.
back. Do you remember all those fights, the bank holiday fights down in Brighton, on the beach with the mods and the rockers? Do you remember that?
Also, I remember I was there, mate.
You wasn't.
Oh, well, yeah, I was right in the thick of it there, mate.
You,
yeah, I was,
Did you?
yeah.
Do you know, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What were you, a mod or a rocker?
No, I was a deck chair attendant. It's a terrible one. Like, the race up and down the beach, chasing them rods and them moppers up and down. I go up and down, and they never give you the money
It's
or
just,
nothing. And
what a
they
funny.
used to do that deck chair.
Oh, yeah, it must have been terrible. But it was a terrifying time,
It
that.
was, yeah.
Because you noticed everybody was very, what they used to say, was very tribal.
Was it?
Everybody
Yeah.
was part of a tribe, you
Oh,
know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, because, I mean, in those days, of course, I was a mod.
Was you?
Yeah.
But you're a skinhead now, aren't you?
Yeah, all right. What about you? What were you?
Well, me? Oh, I don't know.
Well, I mean, what did you look like?
Well, I long hair, obviously.
What, you had sideboards, didn't you?
No, we had a cupboard to keep it.
What sort of clothes did you get?
Like a big purple shirt, right,
Yeah.
with twirly whirlies on it like that.
What,
and
paisley sort of
that's
thing,
right, yeah, with a big 9-inch collar.
Oh,
and
you
then
had a big collar,
I had a 42-inch kipper tie like that. It was a huge thing.
Oh,
like
yeah, I know.
And
yeah.
then I had...
Did you have flared trousers?
Well, to a certain extent, yeah. I had them sort of purple velveteen crushed loom pants.
Oh, what, you mean like the ones you were wearing the other night?
That was the ones I was wearing. I had them, and then I had a big Afghan coat, like made with a hairy bits.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
And then I had the beads, and then I had a little tattoo saying I love Simon D.
Oh,
Just there, yeah.
I get the picture. Yeah.
So what do you think I was then?
A bit of a prat, I suppose.
Desperate remedies, useless gunships, drown rats, U-boats, German spies. Don't relax until grandma's sober. Damsons ripen under gooseberry skies.
John had that extraordinary ability when writing songs. He'd see a line in a newspaper, it could be anything, and he'd mold it into something really quite beautiful. And then his imagination would just... unbelievable.
I read the news this afternoon. It's naughty knickers week in the Solway sun.
On another occasion, Lennon saw an old circus poster. It became the inspiration for his song, The Old Circus Poster.
Quixote and his acrobats and clowns and several other brats are here tonight. Before we turn him into glue, the horse will dance a waltz or two by Johannes Brahms. The evening sounds extremely dull, so I shall spend it out of my skull at George's house.
Yeah, it's really weird, that thing about Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Because everyone said it spelt LSD, right? But actually, if you think about it, it spells L-I-T-S-W-D, which is Litzwood. And actually, Litzwood is a little village in Wales where John used to go on his holidays, you know, as a kid.
So it had nothing to do with drugs.
No, nothing at all. No, it was just hype, that, yeah.
What about this song?
Desperate remedies, useless gunships, drown rats, U-boats, German spies. Don't relax until grandma's sober. Dances right under gooseberry skies. Delta Roger, Uncle Gold Sugar. Delta Roger, Uncle Gold Sugar.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was stoned out of his mind when he wrote that one. Obviously.
Yes, a lot of people ask me how I get the distinctive and unusual Beatles sound. Well, let me show you something. This is what a cymbal sounds like. This is what a cymbal sounds like backwards. And this is what a cymbal sounds like when Ringo plays it. Okay, Ringo.
Following the album's release, a rumour got around that Paul McCartney had died. This absurd but nonetheless widespread belief sprang up when various people found what they believed were veiled references to his death, both on the album cover and in the gibberish recorded on the outtrack.
Wait, does it have to seem like them up? Wait, does it have to seem like them up? Paul McCartney is as dead as a dodo. Paul McCartney is as dead as a dodo.
Good evening. Look, people who complain about police brutality just don't understand. All we're doing is simply leaving a mark so we know who we've eliminated from our inquiries.
People who brought you the video nasty, now comes the ultimate stomach-churning experience. The video nice. Starring Keith Harris and Orville. Can you take the Care Bears? The horror of Bonnie Langford, the terror of the people's friend. Can you face the stomach-turning ghastliness of synchronized swimming and Thora Heard? And just when you thought it was safe to go back in the playroom, My Little Pony. Certificate. Kiss, kiss, kiss.